I'm Beth.
And I'm Katie, and we are Pre-PA Clinic. We specialize in helping pre-PAs get accepted into PA school.
So we have created this amazing CASPA record keeper through AAPA just for you guys. And we want to tell you a little bit about why you should use it. And then we're going to show you exactly how to use it to help you on your journey to PAC.
So you have to do so much to get accepted into PA school. There's healthcare experience hours, shadowing, volunteer, and we created this download for you so that you can keep all of your information in one place so that when you're ready to apply to CASPA, you have it all ready for you and you don't have to go scrambling for details.
So whether you're applying this cycle or next cycle or just sometime in the future, we really urge you to download this and start using it. So I don't know about you, but I cannot remember what I did this week, last year, 2 years, 3 years ago, right? And when you're applying to PA school, you need to know dates, you need to know the exact times, how many hours, who is your supervisor, contact information, specific details. All these things are going to make your application stronger. So if you're volunteering or you're shadowing or you're working or you're part of pre-PA clubs, whatever you're doing, you need to capture that information now. And so we've created this record keeper that keeps you super organized. We show exactly what you can keep. And that way in real time, you can keep track of your details. So you're not scrambling at the last minute when you're applying to CASPA.
And again, it's never too early to start. So even if you aren't applying this cycle, go ahead and start capturing all of these details. And we are going to walk you through it right now.
So this is going to mimic CASPA. So we took every section of CASPA and we created a section in this document for you to keep track of these hours, these details, and these explanations. Down here at the very bottom, you can see we have our different tabs. We have our shadowing, we have our PCE, which is patient care experience. We have our HCE, which is healthcare experience, our volunteer, any awards, memberships, licenses, etc. So you can just go from tab to tab and see exactly what you need to keep track of. This little arrow over here will let you go to the next tab.
And for all of these, you have an example at the top as well to get you started. Especially for patient care experience and shadowing, you want to make sure that your experience details are really strong. And so under experience details example, we have started it out for you so that you can make sure that yours are really competitive.
So it's really important here to get as many details as you can. So right here, your faculty, your facility or your organization, right? So put the name of where you work, put the address, the phone number, supervisor, all their credentials, all their titles. That way you don't have to go scrambling for this information in the year or two or whenever you're going to apply to CASPA. Another important thing is your date. So sometimes you're like, oh, I know I volunteered at the golf event in 2012. I don't remember exactly which weekend it was. I don't exactly remember what the days were, what time I started, what time I stopped. Again, we're going to capture all this information in here, jot down a few details. Even if it's not in complete sentences right now, you can change that later, but jot down all the details. And then of course, the number of hours. And this can be really, really tricky, right? Because the way CASPA calculates hours is really, really different. So it's an average, okay? And so you need to put how many weeks you did it, how many hours average per week. So let's say you worked full-time every other week. So let's say you worked 40 hours every other week. Well, that would be an average of 20 hours per week. Right? So CASPA does averaging. So we put it on here so you can figure out what your average is, what your number of weeks is, so you can get the right total hours.
We hope you love this download. Thank you so much for letting us help you in your path to PA school, and enjoy.